Welcome to the Psychic Triad celebration of St. Patty's Day and Spring Equinox. I'm Terri Lee, pure visionary psychic medium, and I have SunPsychic Jean and Terri of Kigaru Spiritual Journeys with me today. Hey, ladies.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
Terry. Thanks for hosting this wonderful St. Patrick's Day and Equinox celebration. I love it. I think that's so beautiful.
Thank you. If you're paying attention to the energy and the light around you, you can tell when the light changes in the spring. Can you tell that, you guys, where you live? The light just kind of starts to change.
yeah.
Definitely can tell it here in the mountains. And so that's what gave them cause to have celebration. Now this year it's on the 19th. Okay. Meanwhile, we will be taking questions from the chat today, everybody. So I'm going to put this little banner up, and that way if somebody pops in that hasn't been here before, and we'll go back to the live comments. And if you have a question, we are more than happy to read for you today. Um, that's one of the things that I think many of us, we don't struggle with it, but it's that departure from the things that that were so rigid and that bound us as young people growing up in whatever religion you were growing up in, and to be able to get that download from your guides and expansion from the knowledge that's available to us now and understand what really is happening. It's so amazing. It just makes your life so much easier. Okay, Ellen, I have your question. Beautiful. Hi, Sue. Nice of you to join us. So, do you ladies have any comments on that, or shall we just dive right in? Well, I think we have enough questions, ladies. I do want to say before we start reading, I don't know how to pronounce this. Anubhav.
And you behave. And you behave too.
You behave too. I just got it. Okay. I love it. We're going to answer your question, but if you could put something a little more specific in the live, that'll help us. And right now we have 6 questions, and we're going to get started, ladies. Our first one is for Ms. Eleanor. She says, could I have a reading on what's coming up on the next month or 2?
I feel like there's some celebrations, some small celebrations for you, Eleanor. I feel like you're going to be maybe purchasing a gift or a gift card. I'm not sure if you're attending a wedding or graduation or a somebody graduating college or somebody celebrating something that you're gonna be attending, and it's going to feel a little bit different for you. It's going to be a little it's going to really connect you in a different way that last year, if you had these any type of celebrations or gatherings, it was really fun and connecting. But in this year, there'll be an awareness behind your eyes that you'll look and see and watch the celebrating and understand that the soul connection to all of this and to each other. So that's what I feel is coming up for you, Ellen.
Beautiful.
Well,
Terry?
Ellen, I you know, look delved into your spirit, and they kind of brought you up to my stage, and they were showing me well, actually, it's not really you, it's your spirit guides building fences. Like they're building fences out into this kind of 2-month period. And I'm kind of like, what does that mean? I doubt she's out there building fences right now. And the wood is very green colored, so it's maybe not cured wood. And I'm just kind of like, what's going on here? And so I got the distinct impression that really what's happening is that they are right now kind of holding you up spiritually, building this spiritual connections, building this bridge. So the other thing that came out about that was like, they are, you've got a lot going on spiritually, and they are helping you with manifestation. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're building something to help you in your manifestation. So if I were you, I would get to work on this, thinking about manifestation, what you might want to be building spiritually or even physically. But I feel
Mhm.
like they are really setting this up for you to have success.
Beautiful. Well, it's interesting. Ellen, I immediately got turquoise, which is their sign for like healing. I don't know if you've just come through an illness or you have an illness behind you in your past. They're wanting you to know your guides are stepping forward and saying, "This time is over now. This time is over now, and know your strength has returned, and your spiritual expansion is now continuing." I'm just seeing a beautiful green meadow. Green or growing things are their sign for spiritual growth. I'm seeing like the sun coming up, and I'm hearing the word illumination and revelation. So you're at a very special point in your life right now. And I'm feeling that they're linking this right into what we were talking about taking advantage of the energies that are available to you today, the tools that are available to you now, which they're telling me you know. They're saying she knows what we're talking about. So reach out and be confident and know that whatever they were talking about in the past is done, and you don't have to fear that anymore or have that vibration in your life anymore. I'm celebrating that for you because that's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, good. See, and she knows what she wants to manifest.
Right.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, thank you, Ellen. It's always an honor to read for you. Okay, Diamond, you're up next. Diamond wants a reading on her finances within the next few months. Mary Poppins.
I
Oh,
love that. That's so
man, I
much
love that
fun,
one.
so much joy,
Yeah.
mhm, and nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, Diamond, that you may be implementing a new system or a new um, um, like record keeping system or routine or way that you go about things. And I know it's tax time, and I think that you're saying this is the last year I'm going to be going through these crazy things, and that you're saying from this moment forward I'm going to start doing this to help me next year, or help me moving forward. And I'm also seeing there's this girl on YouTube, and I see sometimes, or I don't know if it's a reel or if it's if it's a short or what it is, but she has this like book of envelopes, and her envelope, she like saves like $50, and she'll like fold her little $5 and $10 bills and stick it in there and close the envelope. And then she'll go to the next page and she'll put $20 in there, and she'll fold it and snap it shut and then tie that together. And then she'll go in the next one. I see you having some sort of a system, some sort of a promissory routine that you're going to begin, that's going to open up some free some things, some income, or be able to hold on to the money. It's almost like you feel as though sometimes it falls through your fingers. Like as soon as you get it, something comes up and it falls right through. But if you practice this and your intention, and it's not much, it's $5, $10, $20 that she folds up and puts in there, but it's just you having a practice, you dedicating something to yourself, and you honoring it, and that intention and that cycle is going to really help you. So that's what I got.
Beautiful.
Well, as I was looking into this, it does seem that in March, like the rest of March, that it feels like there's some sort of challenge, financial challenge, that's making you feel not so good. Um, that's it's not a super serious thing, but it's just something annoying you, something dragging your spirits down a little bit. But as I look into this, it especially as we start getting to the end of March, it starts really lightening up, really becoming very white. And what I'm getting from that is that there is angelic help on the way.
Ooh.
So I would, um, I would not feel too bad this month, even though there's going to be challenges. Just remember, it feels like there's help on the way. And so for the next month, it feels like it's very white in my vision. It's very light. It's very angelic. It's very like we're going to help her out. And it doesn't mean you don't have to do work. You have to do work. You have to participate. This is not magic. But what they're saying is that you can have a little more faith that things are going to go okay. Have a little bit more faith, do a little bit more work on this, save where you can, be diligent in what you are doing with money. Don't waste things. Don't like, let's say you go to the grocery store and you want to buy that magazine, and you know, I know it sounds silly, but that's how I actually save money. I'd want to buy that magazine and I'd play the game. Do I need it or do I want it? I can buy it either way, but if I want it, it means I forego what I might need that money for later. And so they're just saying, be diligent, be careful. But at the same time, they're saying, don't let this weigh your spirit down. Do not, just go ahead and hang out with the angels on this. And I think things are going to get better.
Oh, I love this reading for you, Diamond. What they said, and now this. What the guide showed me, the very first thing when I closed my eyes was a portal. I watch a lot of NDE shows, so you see that portal that they go into. They took me on this portal, and I go, where's this going? And they're saying, enter her future. They're wanting you to be what Jean and Terry said, but at the same time, shift your focus. They want you to shift your focus to the future. So I drew 3 cards to get some details on how you would do that or what that would be. The first thing I drew was the Ace of Wands. Look at this card. There's something special happening there. This is new ventures. This is creative sparks, new passions. How long has it been since you thought about that? How long has it been since you thought, what would I really like to happen in my life? What would I really like to do? And then they said, the beautiful 7 of Cups, daydreaming, which to me, a daydream is manifesting. A daydream. That's what the 7 of Cups is in this reading. And then I thought this was quite interesting. This is the 2 of Cups. Now, this can be romance, or this can be a connection with someone new. It can be a union with a new group of people. It can also mean a partnership. Now, this could be the final result of this, but the focus that the guides really made me feel was this, get that passion, get that flame in your heart, daydream about where you want to really be. Maybe take those choices that you have in your financial affairs and be responsible with those. But at the same time, shift that attention and go put some real time into manifesting your future and knowing that you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of a beautiful, bright, wealthy, successful. You're worthy of stability in your life. So know this, and I think that's the story. That was the full round robin of what the guides wanted to give you today. So I hope that helped.
Wow, that was wonderful, Terry.
Boy, the guides just wrapped that all up with a bow, didn't they?
Yes.
Wow, that's wild. And Ellen did want to comment that she is feeling better, and I picked up on that, but the guides are the ones that pick up, Ellen, but thank you. and we're really happy that you're feeling like, you're better and you're on your way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love
Diamond, whether you have $1 or $1 billion, you are just as important as anybody and everybody else. You're just
Yeah,
as worthy. You're just as loving. You deserve happiness. You deserve everything that your heart desires.
That's
And
right.
there's nothing in this world that'll change that. So when we go through these moments of challenges, really remember and sort of coach yourself and say, this is only a short time. This is a lesson. I'll be looking back at this in 5 years and say, wow, wasn't that a lesson? And
Yeah,
honestly, I've been there. I've
me
been
too.
through it all. And I look back and I say, thank God, because what it taught me.
Absolutely. I think we can all say that. And that's a very good thing to keep in mind. Thank you, Jane. And don't judge yourself. Forgive yourself for everything. Look at yourself in the mirror. I do. I look at myself in the mirror and go, I love you, Terry. You're an amazing soul. Aren't we having a great time? Isn't this a wonderful adventure? And move on. Yay. Okay. Yes, I do say I love myself in the mirror. It's true.
It's important.
It is. And it makes you feel good. Okay, we're up with Samantha. I have a job interview on Monday. Can I have a heads up to any surprises? LOL. Okay. Hmm.
So, Samantha, what I'm seeing is that you are experienced and you have qualifications, and you're going to be interviewing them, is what I hear. And you want to make sure that it's a win-win situation for you, that you're not making too many compromises or going out of your way or adjusting your priorities. And that's what I'm feeling for you, that you have it if you want it. And what's important is that you ask them for what you want. Ask them for the vacation time that I don't know, you're in Australia, so you probably get 6 weeks, but ask them for what you want. If there's something negotiable for you, whether working from home certain days or whatever that might be, whatever that might look like for you. I feel as though as long as you negotiate what's going to make you happy, then it's a win-win for you.
yeah. Well, I actually saw your question kind of ahead when you first put it in, and the answer hit me really then. I think that this interview is going to go well, and I think what the surprise is how well you fit. I think that
Yes.
you're going to see surprise in that it's not like you don't fit this job. You fit very, very well. And so I think taking Jean's reading of this energy is very important, because if you fit that well, that means you get to command what you want just a little bit. You get to interview them back, and I think it's going to be surprising how well you're going to fit this job.
Beautiful. Samantha, I just can't believe I was drawing these cards while Terry was talking. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I did hear in my head the surprise is going to be how confident you are in that interview and maybe in other interviews to come. You know, that you don't know if this is the end all, and that might be the surprise. And the exciting thing is they said welcome surprises. This might turn out to be better than you think. And then I drew the cards on it, which, wow, this is so good. I drew the judgment card. Okay. That's awakening renewal, but it also means being calm. And when I saw that word calm on there, I was like, oh, that's exactly the way I saw you, just being calm. Like, yeah. And as Jean said, tell me what you got. What do you have to offer me? And then right after that, the 10 of Cups. Look at this card.
Oh,
This lady's enjoying some beautiful things in life. And of course, in this, this is known as the wish card, wish is fulfilled. Let's just say that. So that ties into manifesting. Make sure you lay out what you want and focus on that. And then the Wheel of Fortune, get out. I'm going to
The
say,
next
girl,
one.
you've got it.
Oh,
This is good luck or good blessings or however you want to say it. But you got good luck. And I'm just really excited for your future. I really am. Great reading. Woo-hoo.
wow.
That's fun,
So,
huh?
and when they offer you a position, you can say, "Thank you very much. I'm honored." And when is it that you'll need my? When do you need my answer by? Can I have? Can I get back to you tomorrow? And go home and think about it and really consider it. And it puts you in the power position, and they'll be like, "Damn." And if you might want to ask for an assistant or something like that, depending on what the job is, but. Yeah, just ask them. When do you need to know my answer? Yeah.
Good advice. Good advice. I love it.
Mhm.
Okay. Sharon O'Brien. Ah, a good Irish girl. Let's see. Let me get that up there. I'm having too much fun with it. I forgot to put it up. Sharon would love to hear from her guides. And are there any Irish ones? And that's a really fun question. Let's read on that.
They're saying yes, but they're the little ones. They're the gnomes and the fairies and these are the guides that are coming forward for you when you're talking about the Irish ones. They're the sprites and the mm, the ones that are the fun guides and the funny guides and the silly ones and the ones that put surprises in your life, and you can ask for something to make you laugh today, or show me a surprise, or tell or reveal something, a memory from the past that I hadn't thought about in a while. And these really lighthearted, supportive, and uh, these are the guides that don't do the heavy hitting, but they're really, really important when you need it. So this is what they're showing me. How about you, ladies?
I love it.
I checked in and saw that her whole spirit guide team quickly like domed green and shamrocks and like, yeah, if you want, we will. um, but then and also I can't go talk to your Akashic Records masters, but I do suspect there's somebody over there that's Irish. I can kind of just glimpse it a little bit. But so I asked them, okay, so what do you want to tell her? And they really, they're so happy with you. They're so happy with how you interact with them, and they're just telling me that they love it when that you're happy and confident, when you're just
Oh,
moving through time, you know, maybe you're driving somewhere, maybe you're walking through the house, maybe you're going to water the plants outside or something. Just they love that happy confidence that
yeah.
you are, it's your natural state of being, they're saying, and they really love it because it has more um, wow. They're showing me that it has more energy and power than you think. So, of course, they don't love it when you're troubled, and they want you, of course, to be healed always, and they don't really want you to have trouble. But they're saying if you can naturally stay in this state, it's as if they're floating you 2 inches off the ground. It's if they're just moving you more effortlessly through this. So, take
Interesting. Um,
Brilliant. Brilliant
yeah.
for everybody to know. That's true.
Sharon, I tried really hard. I asked for information about the Irish. What they brought to me immediately was a bubbling fountain in a deep, dark forest. Not dark like gloomy. I mean, like so lush with green that it's overshadowed with life and the stillness of it. I just felt the presence of it and was very, very powerful. And then one of your guides said, "We have an oracle card for her." So I'm like, okay. And I have quite a few over here on my right side. They directed me to, of course, the Sacred Forest Oracle cards. You have a very powerful connection. And I really sense that about you. You have a very powerful connection with nature. I drew a card, I shuffled, and I drew the card, and your card was the water spirit. Wow. This is manifesting dreams. Manifesting dreams. So I'm going to read just a tiny bit of this. In the sparkly water of the forest stream, otters plunge into the cold waters and resurface to race to the shore and then plunge back into the water. Small ones, big ones, otters of all sizes join in the fray. The brook seems to be laughing with joy and their antics. Oh, there's your energy again, isn't it? Your dreams can come true, truly. However, there are a few steps necessary for this to occur. First, believe that you deserve it. Know that you are worthy. You are. Act as if your dreams have already come true. Move your body like someone whose desires have manifested. That's a great one. I've never heard that before. I'm going to try that. Most important, you must also take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to sit around and passively wait for things to turn out. Give deeply and fully of who you are, for the more you give, the more that you will receive. Wow. The spirit of water says water flows in cycles. And right now, you are in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. Woo! That's a
That's
powerful
really
card.
beautiful.
That is
Yep.
wonderful.
Really beautiful and so appropriate for this time. And all the
Yeah.
descriptions of the water and the it was really beautiful. And
Yeah.
it's so you, Sharon. It's so you. It really is. It really feels like it's your vibration there, and that it's your potentiality. And I love the way that Suzuki was saying that the happiness makes you float 2 inches above and allows them to guide you easier. I've heard time and time again that the spirit guides and loved ones on the other side say, you humans carry too much burden. You're very weighed down. You remember all the mistakes you make instead of learning the lesson and not making it a life
Right.
sentence. It's not a life sentence. It's just a lesson. You learn it and you move on. And this happiness and letting go of all that burden, even if it's momentary. I mean, we all have to go back and work on whatever issues we have. But for an hour or two a day, lift up your spirits and allow them to guide you. And this brings us closer to the spirit realm as well. This is Sharon, thank you so much for inspiring this entire
Yes.
reading, because it is so you, Sharon. It really is.
And we're all so incredibly blessed to be living at this time when the veil is thinning and the energies are allowed to rise, and we are able to incorporate it in our lives. It's amazing. Thank you, Sharon. That was lovely. Linda McQuaid. Hi. Yes, I would love to do a private reading for you. She wants to know how to get a private reading with me. So please go to purevisionarypsychic.com.
She says, are you the blonde?
Blonde. I'll be the blonde.
You know, if you pop down the question, it'll say our names. I think that's what StreamYard has to figure out a way that that our names would pop up when you,
wait.
yeah, if you unclick the question, Sharon's question.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me get over there. There we go. All right.
Then our names pop up. Here we are.
Oh, we're back.
And I noticed that. I'm like, most of the show, nobody knows who's who. They're like, your friend said this. I'm like, my friend.
I keep trying to go back and forth, but let me tell you, this show is moving so quickly and the energies are so high right now. It's
I know.
Keep up.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it's my sheer pleasure to read private readings. So yes.
Terri.
Okay.
Terri, did you notice what Wiki said? Because I believe this is an Irish blessing.
Oh, I love it. May neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, the angels protect you, and heaven accept you. that's that's lovely. I like that. Words have power. They do
Mm.
indeed. I can't remember who it is. One lady I listen to, but she always says words are spells. Words are spells. Words have power. You can use words in negative ways and have negative things attached to you, or you can use them in positive ways and affect yourself positively and others as well. So, wow. Okay. So we have another question. Ladies, we're really right on about 5 minutes outside the hour. You want to do one more? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. No, I'm going to have to go find this because I know Annie, who behaved to, came up with the question. So let me get back in the live. I saw it. I just didn't get a chance to nab it. Let me see. It can't be too far back there. Something about a partner or a lover. Help me, ladies. There it is. Got
Oh,
it. All right. Will me and Kushi reunite?
I'm going to be direct with you, Anu. I'm not going to waste your time. If you do, it might just be like friends with benefits kind of thing. It's not anything that is long lasting or will develop into a long lasting. I'm seeing you as really your energies are good together, but he's I just don't know if it's almost like water under the bridge. You know what I mean? You can't uncrack the egg. There's things that have changed and the dynamic that has changed. And I think that both of you have moved on, so to speak. So I don't know that it's almost like if it was meant to be, he would be. I just I'm just not seeing that long term. I do see as soon as you do let go of that hope that somebody is there, they have their eye on you, they're watching you, and they are adoring you from afar because you are an amazing, sparkly energy and little, I don't know if I want to say, I don't know, just a dynamic and spirited individual that somebody is just adoring your energy from afar and you're not aware of it. So and this energy of this longing needs to be worked out before this other one has energy or the opening to come in and approach you. But there is somebody, you do have an admirer.
yeah. And you behave too. I am equally as sorry as Jean to tell you that the first thing I heard on the stage was that ship has sailed. Um, but the interesting thing is when they said the ship has sailed, then they also kind of showed your spirit to me almost as if it's a ship too. And the way I saw you moving, your spirit moving through that was in a very proud way. And I don't mean proud in a bad way. I mean that you have great value. And that just because this didn't work out, and just because this didn't work out right now, they don't want you to go forward in a wounded way. That is not how they want you to move forward because you are full of value. You are precious to them. And the fact that I see you moving towards the future in this um, graceful way seems to give more value. So have value. Somebody's watching. I really do think that Jean's right there, that there is more out there. I wouldn't completely rule out that he comes back, but I would not even give this a second thought anymore and move on to the new things that your spirit team has for you.
All right. Well, it's interesting. We do have to say what we see. We have to give the message that we get. And the first thing I saw was clouds, dark clouds
Mm.
everywhere. It felt heavy. It felt gloomy. And so when I tuned into the guides, I asked them for the message for you, and this is it. They said, we would like to offer you a period of time to truly love yourself. You will never find the true love that your heart seeks until you truly love yourself. And they're saying that is the way it is. Kind of reminds me of that show. This is the way, but it is the way to true love, because they're encouraging you to sit back a minute. Don't rush into another search. Take that time to search in your heart and say, wow, I do have a lovely personality. I do have a good heart. Yeah, I've made mistakes in the past. I'm going to forgive myself for that. They're wanting you to, I don't know, I just felt this, like, give yourself a hug, give yourself appreciation, give yourself joy. That will radiate out from you. And then the next person that comes is going to be someone who will appreciate all of those things, because that's what you're attracting. They're wanting you to take that time. They're wanting you to say that you are definitely worthy. They're wanting you to know you are definitely worthy of love. You are definitely worthy of love, but you yourself must know that first. That's what they told me.
I get it also kind of a strong impression that she should do the mirror work that you talked about.
Yes.
Because I have to say that until I did a little bit of mirror work, the gifts that I'm enjoying today weren't as apparent. It really strengthened my ability to do this kind of work. And I think that it just will help her to do that.
There's a certain power of looking into your own eyes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you've guys felt it. I do it, and I get a chill, because you're recognizing your soul. You're recognizing yourself. And lots of times, growing up, we were so busy trying to be somebody else, or hide our true self, or change our true self, or, judge ourselves on mistakes, and now is the time to free yourself from that. I'm very excited for you, and I hope that you do that, because I believe, like the ladies believe, yes, absolutely, there are people out there, but you want to attract the right people, right?
Right.
Yeah, cool. Oh, ladies, this went by so fast.
Yes.
Very
So
fast.
if I can just say one more thing for
Please. Sorry.
you
Yeah.
behave too, that sometimes it's a little easier to look at it as if it's like a numbers game. Like, you have to kiss a lot of frogs until you meet your prince. Like, it doesn't matter how many times that you don't, because it's just a numbers game. It's almost like you'll find your prince by kissing the frogs. So it's almost like it's the right one is worth waiting for. It really is. And just hang in there. Try not to be
Oh, yeah.
too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it. Awesome. Well, ladies, I'm going to put your banners up so that we can once again show how people can get a full private reading with SunPsychic Jean at sunpsychicjean.com, and a full private reading with Terri Suzuki at KigaruSpiritualJourneys.com, and myself at purevisionarypsychic.com. It's our honor and our focus and our purpose to read for you. And just want to tell everybody who asked questions today out in the chat how special you are to all of us, everybody in the chat, everybody who came to the show to support us. We are eternally grateful. Your energy, your vibration, and I love the way you all love each other out in the chat. It's beautiful. You support each other. This is the way it should be. And we'll keep that energy high. Okay, everybody. It's always hard to say goodbye. But we have to say goodbye. And thank you again, my beloved classmates, SunPsychic Jean and Terri of Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. We'll be back again soon. The Psychic Triad will rock on, and we'll see you then. And I'm going to say the end of this show the same way I always end every show, and that is, you are loved beyond measure. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.